The myth of Osiris. For more than 3,000 years, Osiris, the Egyptian god of the blessed dead, was the Egyptians' most important god. From the pharaohs who built the massive pyramids as their tombs, down to the ordinary peasant villager buried in a pauper's grave, every pious Egyptian was concerned with attaining resurrection from the dead. All together looked to the god Osiris as their great hope, the one in whom they too could attain resurrection. The primary sources of information that we have concerning the Egyptian god Osiris are the pyramid texts. Texts found written on the tomb walls in the pyramids, the coffin texts, texts found written on coffins, and the Book of the Dead, a burial papyrus prepared for a high-ranking Egyptian official. The purpose of all these texts was to assist the dead in finding their way through the realm of the dead and thereby improve their chances for entry into the resurrection. Their primary concern, therefore, is to describe various events that one may expect to occur between the time of death and the moment of resurrection. They do not provide a coherently written myth about the trek of Osiris through the realm of the dead, however. For that, we must look elsewhere. The only knowledge we have of the Egyptian myth that stands behind the above-mentioned texts actually comes from Greek writers. The Greek writer Plutarch, about the middle of the 1st century AD, produced the most complete account of the myth. Plutarch's purpose in writing was to provide Greeks with information that would help them understand the Egyptian preoccupation with death and resurrection. According to Plutarch, Osiris was an ancient Egyptian king who was murdered by his enemy, Set, who sealed him in a box and dumped the box into the Nile. The box floated out to sea and eventually washed ashore along the coast of Lebanon. But Isis, Osiris's wife, searched for the box and after finding it, brought the body of Osiris back to Egypt. Soon afterward, however, Set found the corpse and cut it up into 14 pieces, scattering them throughout the land. When Isis began gathering the members of Osiris, her son Horus engaged his father's murderer in battle. Isis eventually completed the task of gathering the members of Osiris, and Horus defeated Set. Horus then applied the magic necessary to, as the texts say, open the mouth of his father Osiris, thus providing him entry into the resurrection. Thereafter, Osiris ruled in the west as king of the resurrected dead.